I crack myself up with the songs. Okay, we're streaming live on YouTube, and I'm trying to get everybody over here. Can you guys hear me okay? Tell me if this is better. I'm gonna see if I can, if that's better or worse.
About the same.
Okay, well, I can hear you better. I'm gonna pretend like there's nobody else around and not speak so quietly. All right, cool. I'm just like, whatever, it's my app.
Exactly.
I'll be bold. Okay, let me go make everybody co-host over here. Make co-host. Make co-host. Okay, I'm seeing chat screen. Oh, still in the ER room. I'm sorry, Liz. Liz is in the ER room with her
Oh,
husband.
geez.
I know.
What's happening, you know?
Yeah, it's something with his disease.
Oh.
So I think he's okay though. I think he's stable if I'm right. She was messaging me. And Liz, don't worry if you can't stay on. You were not docked any points for being amazing. Okay, he's good. Okay, good. I think they're just getting some tests done. So some commitment. Okay, so you got questions today, and let me press record just in case. It is live on Facebook, so it should stay there. So today is, what is the date today? June 3rd. Okay, so yeah. Okay, before we go into anything then, it's the beginning of the month. I always like to do a reminder that you guys should make sure you update the back of your phone with your June goals. I know summertime, kids are out of school, which in my opinion is easier because I don't have to go back and forth or make them do homeschool. So, hey, Viola, good to see you. You look so pretty. I love that top.
Thank you. I went shopping when I had my little vacation in the farmer's market. Good finds.
I love it. I love it. You guys want to see my new green pants? Speaking of which, and strangers.
Yes.
You guys,
You're gonna need to say it.
Look at her. Thank you.
You look cute.
Thanks.
Where are you? There's like there's glowing in the dark in the background. Yeah. Wow.
Those are epic. I should have stood beside those and just had them beside me.
Totally.
I went to this really cool coffee shop. I found it like a month and a half ago last time I was in Huntsville. And I was like, I need to work there. It's just a nice vibe, good coffee. Also, okay, so goals, you guys, for June, right? Write it down. You got to make the time today and post in the group. This is your homework. I want to see either a screenshot. Okay. Sorry, YouTube just started playing that and it was really weird because it was like our conversation just happened in my ear. And then let me make sure I made, and then Hope's there too. So make sure you get your goals up, everybody. Yes, you're gonna get your goals up, print them out. Also, there's a file in the 6-Figure Club with milestone financial goals, and I really recommend, yay, more people joining. I really recommend you get those up. So if you don't have that, those are the two things I really recommend you take care of today. It's already June 3rd or by tomorrow. And by the latest this weekend, I really recommend in the next 24 hours because it's already June 3rd. So setting your 30-day goals for June by or before June 30th, right? And I'm going to make Barbara and Jen co-hosts. Jen, you're down in Costa Rica, aren't you? How lucky and blessed. Okay, cool. So let's see. So feel free over on the side if you guys have any questions today. I just wanted to do a reminder about, actually, I'm just going to do a little training on, on the goals because I don't have it in front of me, but what it is, and I have another attendee coming in over here. Just a reminder, it's 3 milestone goals. Okay, so that means like you start with so for example, if you've not made 10K in a month, maybe don't start with 10K, right? You want to start with something that feels really doable. So if you've not made $1,000 in your business online, you want to start with 1,000. If it's not 1,000, I go, these are how I go: 1K, 2,500, 5K, 10K, then you start doubling it. So then it would be like, if you've hit 10K, you want to hit 20K. And even if you hit 17K before you still set that 20K goal, you want to cross that this month, right? So if you've hit 30K, maybe go for 40K. So the point is, I go, you got back at 1 a.m. Oh, you came home. Okay, so did I make everybody co-host and everybody's here? Okay, do you guys have any business questions for today? Everybody on track with goal setting, get the milestone, monetary things in, and we'll go one person at a time around robin. You guys ready? Or I can just talk. Clearly, I can always talk. I'd love to answer any questions. If you want me to look at your Facebook profile, if you would like to ask me, like maybe you're not getting as many clients as you want to be getting, like think about a biggest problem in your business that is affecting your day-to-day life and ask away. I can review. That's sometimes relevant. We got to figure out what's causing the hold up, a bottleneck issue in your business, and let's go hit it straight on, right? So one thing that was holding me up is like I've been trying to hire like help with okay, and what's your goal with that? Okay, so Jen, and you can unmute yourself if you want, or I can get your stuff in your faces and listening. Sounds amazing. I kind of want to see what your stuff in your face with that. So Jen says she wants to push people into the academy. So first of all, your academy is amazing. So sales become easy for all of us when you realize like what you have to offer is just priceless. And that like, so I want everyone when you're doing your goals, and this is why I think this is really important too. And the reason I hold this up is I always have my goals on the back of my phone, whether it's without anything there or stuff there, right? So it's just always visually in front of me. And I'm always like, that's my reality. So the reason I'm saying that is when you know that like what you do, if the right people who are right for you, like it's not even a sale, it's super simple. So if there's not as many people coming in, sometimes it means you need to get in front of more people because there's still a numbers game. So how many people is your goal, Jen, to get in and buy win? So if you let me know how many people buy win, we can do the numbers backwards. Let me know in the comments if you have that on.
Did you see my post
okay,
about
and
my,
so Steven's saying getting,
just to go back to your numbers game, did you see my post about couch yesterday?
I did. You guys should go check out Steven's post. It's really informative and really important. I think sometimes people don't realize the amount of numbers that we all have to actually go through, and maybe this will help people. I mean, I have over 12,000 people on my email list. I'll send an email out and sometimes I don't get one reply. Does that help you guys feel better? Just let you know. Mm-hmm. So, and that's why social media marketing and having urgency about things. And sometimes urgency, it's not that it's a fake urgency, but you might need to say, hey, I have 2 spots for this very specific program. And it's not lying. It's just that you need to come up with something that you only have 2 of. Maybe for the next 2 people who enroll, you're giving $100 sign-up bonus. Or maybe you see what I mean, guys? So you need to constantly, that's why you set your June goals. And then we need to work backwards. How many people do you need to be in front of? How can you up that? That's why I talk about the daily TikTok videos. And you know what's crazy? You guys want to see stats for me? I'm going to show you my blog, because at the beginning of May last month, and I shouldn't have set the blog. Well, I'm not going to say I shouldn't have. I knew that I was going to do the TikTok daily and move that to the other social media. I knew I could keep up with that. And I was like, maybe I can also keep up with the daily blog post. I could not. Like, it's something I would need to plan for or plan better for, because I'm in the middle of a bunch of different things with time-wise clients and my life and a lot of things. So the reason I'm sharing that is for like 5 days I did. And you guys want to see something crazy, just organic traffic? Let me share it with you because I have it up. So if I go to my blog and I come here to my stats, this is just my blog behind the scenes. I just want to talk about numbers to really encourage you guys. This is the week that I posted. Now, guess what happens when I start to not see this? Okay, this is normal. This one was when I sent an email out, and see how it was all revving up a little and then it jumped. It would have probably stayed up the start, but I stopped posting. So I'm just saying that, like, I run into the same thing, but here's the thing. I have built-in clientele. If you guys are in startup mode, this is going to continue to happen where you see zeros. It really takes a consistent go. Now my other numbers are still growing, like Pinterest and Facebook, because I kept the social media going. So that's all still growing and growing. Here, I'll go show. I just want everyone to really see this, because this stuff is actually trackable, right? Like this isn't a guessing game. You actually can. Does anybody have any questions about what I'm saying right here? Is this making sense for how important, like, high level of being consistency?
Absolutely. And I know the difference too when I'm more consistent with it. Like I've been posting more this week. I probably have over 100 friend requests just this week. Like I literally don't even have time.
Yeah. I had to go delete a bunch. So this is last week, but let's go to the last 30 days to show you how much things went up. So do you guys see the post reach up 16,000%? Do you guys see this? Everybody see this? Videos, because I uploaded just a couple videos. So if you went the last 7 days, because I wasn't as consistent on this page the last 7 days, so you can see it went down. But if we go the last month, because I was very consistent overall for a month, do you guys see? And this does result in sales. So I also tracked my sales each month, and my sales were drastically up last month for May. So
wait a minute, this is Facebook. You can see how many people are seeing your post. That's 35,000 different times. We don't know how. Wow, that's crazy. Okay.
Isn't this amazing? But do you guys see how it went up and now it's back down because I've not been posting? So this is, and this is organic. I did boost a few posts, just a few dollars, but I'm telling you, I'm not running huge Facebook ads. These numbers are mostly organic, plus you boost a few dollars. So I'm saying that to you, Jen, and to just any of you, please stay consistent, even if these are the minimums. I'm telling you, I've hacked the system, and let me get Amy over here in the group. It is 3 posts a day. And I believe do a video, like I say, I'll just repeat it. A video tip of the day, okay? And there's some bonus things you can do. Then it's weekly email, a weekly blog post, and I ideally like a weekly in-depth workshop that you stream live onto your highest viewed people. That's just basic. So what I think people get it wrong, where if you're not getting as many sales as you want, is in order to up that, you have to up the engagement. Like you have to get more people saying your stuff, and you have to show up at a higher level, like a 3-day challenge. But so here's what you want to do. You got to post daily, 3 times a video tip of the day, weekly blog, weekly email, and a weekly in-depth workshop that you have people register for. And even if you don't have people register for it, at least stream it live on Zoom. Why? Because this is positioning you as a niche leader. So Jen, if you want to up those numbers, besides and then, okay, here's the other piece. You guys ready? This is the piece I also put off, and when I do, my numbers suffer. You guys ready for it? It's the messages. And it's the thing that everybody doesn't want to do. Why? Because you don't want to seem like a salesperson, but it is the #1 highest converter. You know why? Because if things are one to many, because even a post, it's still one to many. You gotta, even a group email, one to many. You know what's crazy? I could send a group email to 10,000 people, but if I take 10 people and one-on-one send them a similar message, guess who I'm going to hear from? Those 10 people. Everybody knows there's group email. It's not that you don't do it. It just, you need to understand that we all know it's going out to the masses. Nobody's stupid. We know when it says, hey, Tiana, like I do it. Now, I think it's still brilliant, and there's still a way to do it smartly. I like to put personal touches in it. I like to tell it more like a story and give resources and still get in front of people. But the thing that's going to convert is the messages. So Jen, if you need more people in there, what I would say is start to create real relationships with the people who are highly engaged on your social media. And if you're finding that you're not having as highly engaged, I would say really, really do a tip of the day for 30 days and watch it explode. Cool? Because I mean, you're really consistent with your stuff. Like I was saying all that, I wasn't thinking of you, Jen. I was just talking to everybody to make the point and to show you my personal stats. But I'm telling you, if all of you would commit to a tip of the day and not just Monday and Tuesday and then skip a week, but no, 30 days, your stuff will blow up. Guaranteed. I'd actually love a challenge with you guys in the June group. I truly believe you do that and you message them minimum a day. And if you guys want a feed like that, where we're like the daily feed, I'm not going to post it every day, but we could have a running June thread of the 3-10-10. Did you do your 3-10-10? I will post it today, because what you need is not a daily homework. We need consistency over a long period of time. How do you guys feel about a 3-10-10 post where every day,
7 days a week?
No, don't take, 7 days a week. Yeah. For 30 days.
The 3-10-10 I have been doing a lot more of, and I have been noticing like people are definitely engaging a lot more.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you sold a ton of when you first started, Jen, you were selling these lower ticket items randomly. You just sold out so much of your Costa Rica. You've already had a 5-figure launch. So what you want to do is constantly have new blood coming in and then upselling people who've already bought to some other kind of package, like a one-on-one, and just charge higher ticket for it. So I'll help you come up with a custom plan too, but that's where I would start, is the 3-10-10. And the 3 is not random posts. The post that you got to post every day is a video tip of the day, because that's what connects people to you. And then messaging 10 people a day, every day. And you guys, if you do, the reason I like to do 30 days, let me tell you why. There's something about air day. Do you know what I mean? I believe in weekends off, but the 3-10-10 should really only take you 30 minutes. Aren't most of us still checking social media on the weekends? We are. So why not take 30 minutes for just 30 days in a row and just kill it? Now, if you want to take a Sunday off or one of the days, fine, but at least 6 days, and make up for those 4 days the next week, so that you've got 30 days of videos. And you need to save those videos, because I'm going to teach you something spectacular to do with it. I wonder if Barbara could unmute and tell them that I have a plan for 30 days of videos, especially if you do it on niche and you stay within your niche, whatever you want to say, and you really make it very intentional what you're talking about. I don't know if Barbara can unmute. It looks like she's blacked out. I don't know if all you guys can. Okay, so
my camera won't come on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try.
I don't know if that's my internet or your internet. Okay.
So I did mine. I did it on intergenerational trauma. And I don't know how I figured this out, but it made I think it was like a God thing, because it made like a direct ramp into my program. So now I did the 30 videos. I went live on my Facebook page, I think in my personal profile every day. And then I downloaded those videos, and now I'm putting them in my group. And I'm getting like 30 to 40, 50 people liking the posts. There's a lot of discussion around the topics. So it's worked really, really well to generate. So it's a kind of a mini launch, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's amazing, because we didn't know. I said, this is what I would do if I was doing it for 30 days. And sometimes we have to try things, and sometimes you try things and it doesn't work. But I'm telling you guys time and time again, whether it's live or then you even take the recordings, when you give people video and keep it bite-sized and tangible, it doesn't matter what niche you're in, I'm telling you, it's magical. People love it. Good job, Barbara. And Jen, amazing job too. I mean, you guys have all of you have had amazing wins. You've all closed high ticket since working with me. You've all been working really hard. And even if you've not closed high ticket, there's a few of you still working on that, you will. So just stay the course, okay? The biggest pushes a lot of times are right before you feel like it's breaking, it's not working. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna scroll up, and I saw your hand, Pamela. So 1 second, let me scroll to make sure I got everybody. Dr. Liz is saying, I want to convert my couples that come in via insurance leads to my coaching. Should I create a welcome video that I email to these folks with my sale page? I'll reignite high ticket info and then offer a chat with those that are expressing interest. I want to save my connection chats for those that are ready and not sold insurance funds. Okay, so Liz, let's deal with the second part, because that's easier real quick, and then I'll get to you, Pamela, next. So this is for anyone, but she's asking me, she wants to save these free chats with qualified buyers, right? Everybody know what that means. This is why it's really essential that everybody has a qualification funnel, even if it's just a Google form for now, if you don't have a 4-step process like mine. So you need to always make sure if somebody says, hey, I want to talk to you, that you're like, that sounds amazing. What's your best number? Get their info first. Okay, so everybody say it with me or type it in the comments, get their info first. That's awesome. I'm so excited. Yeah, get their info first. What's your best email? Then, hey, let me send you this short quiz. I call it a biz quiz. You could call it a connection quiz, a couples connect quiz. You could call it a wait list quiz. You could call it a soulful connection quiz, right? Whatever your guys' needs are. Then they fill it out. And always make sure that you've got the numbers on there. And you guys, there's templates to all this in your back office. But I'm just reiterating because are you guys seeing it's the same thing with all of us? We all want qualified leads and we need to qualify them before we talk to them. So you do that, Liz, and then unless they're ready to invest right away, you can send them to this is why I say have a downsell. When you guys have the downsell ready, you're like, hey, no problem. You know, you're not a good fit for a call right now because really the investment starts at $5K. You said you're not ready for that. What I can give you is this weekend couples connection. It's only $197. You guys can go through that, maybe create some connection. If it's not working for you, you still want to work with me, maybe you'll figure out how to get the cash. But I wish you all the best and stay in touch with me. Does that make sense for everybody?
Sounds good.
Look, I'm not running a charity. Can everybody just say that out loud?
I'm not running a charity.
Not running a charity. Know your worth.
I'm running a profitable, successful business. That's right. I'm running a profitable, successful business. Say it with me. I'm running a profitable, successful business. And I only work with clients who have the cash and have the passion to get results. It's both. Passion's great, but this is a business, so they got to have the cash. You know, I'd love to get a Tesla. I personally don't have 80K for it, nor would I spend my 80K on that. But somebody could come up to the lot and say, hey, I love it so much. Could you please, because I'm really passionate about this car, could you just give it to me? Don't treat yourself like that. It doesn't matter what their story is. Say this with me too. This actually changed my life in business. Their story is not my story. Mm-hmm. Say it with me. Their story is not my story. Say it again. Their story is not my story. Yeah. Yeah, we're talking high ticket, high value. Otherwise, we don't get on the phone calls. Not only am I selling to them. Did you hear what I said? I'm not getting on the phone call because that's an hour of my time. Okay, cool. So yeah, Liz, you're doing great. This isn't like hardcore. And I just want you guys to believe in yourself because each of you, how much money have each of you poured into your business? Can you even put a number on it? I mean, I know I've put in hundreds of thousands of dollars. My whole life, my whole career. Like I started pursuing business at 11, 16 monetizing myself. I'm 39. So somebody comes to me, I want to pick your brain for an hour. Cool. It's 1,000 minimum. Pick away then.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I just want you, it's not rude. It's rude for somebody to ask for something for free. You're not rude to say no.
Well, they don't value you if they try to get it for free, or even if they try to. Actually, what's funny is I was just talking to my pool guy this morning about this because he was saying he needs to raise prices, and I said, well, you should do this or try this and this. And he's like, well, I'm afraid of losing people, and I said, well, if you lose people, you don't have the right clients.
Not your people. That's right. That's right. And then I'm answering Liz's other question along this line too. I want to convert my couples that come in via insurance leads to my coaching. So Liz, I am not familiar with how that works legally, but let's do legal. What I would say is I would have a flyer or send an email out that's like, I have now switched my practice to an online coaching business. And if you're interested in learning more about that, you can click here to apply for a call. And I would literally send them to that same qualification form and maybe a page with a video that explains about who you are and what you do. And then a button that takes them to the form. So it's a very similar process. I hope that helps. And if there's further questions about that, and if I need to do research on it, or you need to do research on it, I don't know what that is, right? Because I'm not familiar with the laws around that. However, assuming, like I said, you can do that, that's how I would do it. I'd say I'm working differently. I'm making myself available for VIP concierge. I would call it concierge services. So for example, I hired a doctor because I don't have insurance here in California. It's such a high premium. So instead I hired this doctor who does concierge. Am I saying it correctly? I really should practice this word.
Yes.
Could somebody help me?
You
Thank
are.
you.
So cool.
Okay, so I was paying her a monthly premium. I got this whole binder, got her cell phone, and it was amazing. And I felt so concierge. Is that right? Everyone, yes or no?
Yes, concierge.
Okay, concierge. I'm going to just say it like 17 times in a row. So you guys are VIP concierge service. If they don't want the VIP cell phone thing, they can take the course or group coaching. You guys see the difference? So it's like, if I don't want to go to the free clinic, then I call her. So like, we don't need to be the free clinic. Right? Liz, that's what I would say. And I hope that was helpful. Okay, so now Pamela, and Liz, let me know if I answered your question. Go ahead, Pamela.
Well,
your turn.
Well, I had different questions, but now you made me bring something up. One thing is just a clarification about Facebook. So hopefully you'll let me ask you. So you brought this up. And it's my fault. I let someone into my program who didn't pay. She was going to pay later. And she didn't pay the first month, and she's a friend.
Jen, it looks like Jen is like going like this with you, by the way. We've all done it, but go ahead.
Okay, good. So you all feel me. She keeps saying, oh, well, I lost this one job, and I know she's still making enough. She's still traveling and doing things. And
yeah, we get it. Their story is not your story. Okay, so what happens now?
What happens now? I've already texted her several times and said, can you pay last month? She used to pay next month.
Yeah.
What do you think? I mean, because I feel like she's
super easy. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So there's two options always. One is you can use her charity thing. You let it go completely and you let her stay in. But the other thing you can do is just take her out of the group because you've already warned her. Say, hey, listen, I've taken you out for now. When you're ready to pay, here's the link to pay, or you can text me. And I hope you're doing wonderful. It's both. You either can release it fully and let it go and take that opportunity, no strings attached, or you can say, no, she made a verbal thing. I'm going to hold her to it. So you take her out of the program. She can get back in when she makes a payment. It's just that simple. It's just business.
I think that's
some things are just business.
She's a friend, but I think that's the way to do it. Just say, hey, I know.
Do it the way that feels right with you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna so you know, I'm just gonna take you out when you want to pay, then we'll put you right back in. You'll just miss a call, you know.
I think that makes the most sense.
Yeah, you don't have to say just anything. Say
like I was gonna say, I think that makes the most sense too, because then if she really truly wants it, she will pay. And if she doesn't, she's not going to.
That's right.
So not even say like I've asked several times, just say, hey, I just want to let you know I'm gonna take you out of the group until you're able to pay. And you're
and then I say something like this, especially when it's friends, just say, hey, hope you're doing wonderful. Just letting you know, here's the link to pay when you're ready to pay as per my terms. Like you can just say, and you can even link it there, like always have your terms. And even if the terms are brand new, you know, this is what's going on. This is why it's really clear to have terms to let people know this is all a learning, growing experience, but you're just going to let her know, as with everyone, unless the payment's up to date, you will be taken out of the group. But when you've made your payment, you can be back in. So it's just really simple. I mean, I'll type it up over here. I mean, it's literally 2 sentences, and you just keep it super clear, no emotion. Here's the link to pay, and let me know if you have any questions. That's all. And it's done.
I've already
and just take her out.
No
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. And it's not personal. And this is, once again, whether it's friends, whether it's strangers, whether it's clients, their story is not my story.
Right.
Because we all go through things.
Teaching them that last night. And now I'm settling.
And we all need help. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We all still need it. I had somebody tell me recently, she's like, Tiana, like, why aren't you posting all these receipts, your receipts, client receipts? Because honestly, I still really struggle with like bragging. I feel bad talking about it, but the truth is nobody's going to know what you do if you don't share, because feed is moving. So I think there's a humble way of doing it. I think there's an arrogant way of doing it. You know, we're just aiming for humility and love, but also knowledge and power and walking in our power, right? So there we go. So great question. And was your Facebook thing?
Yes. So the Facebook thing is, okay, so TikTok, you've gone through this before, but I'm confused. When you make the TikTok video and you upload it to Instagram, if it goes in stories, it's short, it's too small, right? So tell me that again.
Okay. So, okay. So
Yeah.
Okay. When you're on TikTok,
yeah,
turn off it sharing to anywhere else. Just save it to download to phone. It should be 1 minute or less, 59 seconds. Don't go directly to Instagram. You need to close TikTok. You need to reopen Instagram and upload it to the story, and it'll separate it into 15-second clips from your 1 minute video. It will automatically do that. Then you can go share those 15-second clips to LinkedIn, to Facebook. Does that make sense? Like, so when you share it,
it'll do it for yourself, and then you download that on your phone again and put it back up on Facebook.
Yeah. So you'll have a 1 minute clip and you'll have 4 15-second clips.
Oh, that's been driving me freaking crazy with the clips on Facebook.
And this is why we numbered it. Remember, exactly. This is why you have to number it, because when you re-upload to Facebook and LinkedIn, it's so weird how it saves it from Instagram, not in the right order. So that's why when I do the 15-second clips, I take a moment to also takes like 2 or 3 minutes. So I'll say not just a moment, I take 2 minutes and I go and I take the number, I add the lettering 1, 2, 3, 4. So then when I'm re-uploading it again to Facebook and to LinkedIn, I can see, I don't have to hear it. I don't have to edit it again. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me explain that again. Everyone starts with TikTok, make the video, edit the video, save it to phones. Don't upload it to anywhere else. You save it to phone. Everyone do it with me, like save it to phone. Just feel it. Save it to phones.
Save it to phone.
I used to do dance moves like save it to phone. Then you go to Instagram stories and you upload it there. But before you say post, you're going to go to each 15-second slide and go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like really digging this whole dance move today. Then on your phone, you will have a 59-second clip or so, and you will have 4 15-second clips, or 15, 15, 15, 14. Okay. And just to be specific with you, then you can go onto Facebook and LinkedIn and you can look and see 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone with me?
Yes.
So it's a process, but it's about a 5 to 10 minute process. So I'm telling you, even just one 10K sale a month or $1,000 a month, is that not worth like an hour of your time, 2 hours of your time, let alone a $10,000 sale, let alone somebody calling you and wanting you to come to Nashville for a huge media deal? I'm telling you guys, you're going to make your opportunities with this thing. Everyone cool?
And then do you save, where do you put them after that? They're in, if they go to stories, they're gone. Just your phone.
Saved. Well, you can always access stories later, but what you can do is you could I know it's so much. I have a training on it. You take the 59-second clip, the full clip, and you can upload it to YouTube and Pinterest and save it there. And you can either take that YouTube link later. I'm not going to deal with Wistia in this moment. That's a totally separate training. Really, it's done. So you just upload it to YouTube and to Pinterest so you have it saved somewhere. Because if you ever want to embed it into a blog post or to get more views, not just the feed delete, but also just so you know, you can at any time access Instagram stories. There's a place you go in there and you can scroll up and see it all. But I recommend you upload that same 59-second clip to YouTube and to Pinterest. And let me share with you my screen to show you. Let me just share this with you. You guys ready? Everybody, yes? Following?
My
Okay,
Instagram
cool.
stories automatically saves to my phone. So
Yeah.
I don't know how it happened, but it might do that.
Mine does too. My Instagram stories do too. Okay, so this is interesting. I was trying something else. I don't even know how I found this, but I kept applying every day for Instagram stories and it has way more views than any of the other ones. So all these are the same 1 minute clips and they're not getting a ton of views, but again, Pinterest and YouTube grows over time. So I literally from the phone, it's just a plus sign on, and let me see if it'll show it on the phone. Okay, guys, I want to share it with you on, let's see if it'll, let me say stop share. Let me do share screen, and let's see if it'll let me share the iPhone. Okay, sweet. You guys see it? Yeah. On Pinterest.
$100,000 check.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. You go to this plus sign. You guys see the plus sign down here?
Yeah.
Remember, I talked about this once, but just so you know. So I take the pin and you can upload a pin, right? So if I wanted to do, that's an 8-minute video. I didn't know you can upload an 8-minute video. Let's try it. We're going to say how to grow your biz anywhere, anytime, whatever. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to copy it. You guys me there? Add a link, add your website, add your blog, whatever one you want. Add your free offer. It doesn't matter what you add. I'm going to add my free offer because guess what I'm always going to do? Somebody want to tell me what I'm always working on? Growing leads. Next, we're going to say business, marketing. These are like hashtags, just a reminder. Online marketing. We're going to say that small business marketing. I totally. Why? There is a weird thing with Pinterest, and the autocorrect is weird. Okay, so I'm going to put it in daily marketing tips because that's what I'm putting on my videos. Then you can go to YouTube. Okay, I'm going to make sure I'm logged into my business account. You guys with me? Once again, the plus symbol, go take that video. Okay. I have so many silliness videos. You can take the 1-minute video. You can see all my videos are showing up. Do you see how it says edited into a short?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't do any of that. It'll be a short video if you did 1 minute. This is where you'd go, how to grow your business from anywhere. And I'm going to add some other things later, right? Get Tiana's free biz tracker at free biz tracker. I'm just taking this opportunity. Usually I'm going to ignore this because we're all on here together, but I think that you guys need to see this as like how I do this. And then I'm going to add it to my 30-day biz tips of the day. I made a playlist. You guys ready? I'm saying it's not made for kids because they do something weird where they put it on YouTube Kids, and I don't want it on YouTube Kids. It's clean, but I don't want it on YouTube Kids. Okay. All that to say, do you guys see I'm live right now on here? Do you see my screen? How we're live, like right here? Okay. Do you see that plus sign here? The plus sign's on there. So I take those videos. And again, I'm going TikTok. Then I open it up in Instagram, right? I go make the story. And if I was going to do it, see, it's going to turn it into 1 minute. And you could even say, let's say you made a longer one. You could say, click on my IG reel or IG movie for the full 8-minute training. So, I mean, you can even use this as a preview. Do you guys see this?
Mm-hmm.
So you can use this in a lot of different ways. But again, this is where you'd go, 1, everyone with me following right now? Can everyone say I, Captain? You don't have to say Captain, but you can say yes.
Yes. I
Captain.
Okay. I love it. Thank you for playing along with me. My dreams just came true. Okay, so now do you guys see that? I'm going 1, 2, 3. I know that one's going to be 4, so I might not do that one as 4. And so I'm going to go like this. I'm just going to do something different right now. So now I'm going to go make an IGTV video with the full one. You guys see this?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just going to say how to grow your. So the point is, whether it's a 1 minute or an 8-minute video, you can do it everywhere. It's called syndication. And again, I'm going to paste. Do you guys see that? So I'm not an Instagram expert. I'm not. It's okay. But I do know how to monetize anything. So you could call me an expert or whatever. Maybe I don't have the most followers, but I know how to turn it into money. So any questions on what I just did? before I close the phone screen.
That's awesome. When you were on YouTube, it looked like you said you saw us on live, so you can stream the Zoom right into YouTube right now, and
that's what I'm doing.
Private just for us.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, I gotta do that.
Yeah, unless it's really cool. Did I answer your questions?
Cool. Thank you so much. Yes.
Okay, good. You're so welcome. Okay, let's see. Do I have any other questions? Okay, Jen's saying she wants 5 by Sunday. I love it. So go write it down, put it up everywhere. I love a short goal personally. I think short goals actually compound to help give us momentum for bigger goals. Let's see. I'm just looking through your guys' questions. Okay, did I miss anybody's questions? I'm still here. I'm not rushing you guys. I just want to make sure that I'm going in the correct order. Does anybody else have a question or want me to look at anything? Hydration is so key. Okay, so here's something I want to give you guys from my wheelhouse. So a lot of times whenever I think about traveling to Paris, for example, I get so excited. Like when I went last time, which was like 2 years ago now, which is crazy. I remember I went to this hotel, I had researched it online, I was by myself, and it looked really cute, but I had no idea it was actually in a courtyard, the doors, and there was a huge fountain and 2 different cafes with all their beautiful things just right below me. And I opened the windows and I just remember hearing the hustle and bustle and the fountain. Now, why am I sharing this? Because when I feel really the most alive, I'd say, in those situations, or when I'm in a recording studio thing, or even when I'm training you guys, what I want you to feel is every day is truly a gift. When I came back from that trip, I was actually a little depressed, and I went to my massage therapist, and we don't always really talk about that many deep things. But that day I said, like, yeah, I'm coming back from this trip and it was so magical. She goes, Tiana, you can still have those magical experiences here. Like, just wake up every day and believe that, like, it's an adventure here too. And that is my mindset since I was a child, but sometimes I lose touch of that. I do. And, whether it's taking care of the kids or scrubbing toilets and dishes and feeling like there's a never ending to-do list, it can happen. And so I just want to encourage all of you, wherever you are, that today is a beautiful day, and that these adventures and living into our best lives, and some of those things mean doing the do's at the gym today here in Huntsville. I went twice already today. Actually, I got up at like 5:30 a.m. for my cardio, and then I went back for some weights, and now I'm at a beautiful coffee shop. But like, the thing is, wherever you're at, when you live into this realm of possibilities and adventure and love, and that you're living out your dream life, like, more opens up for you. And so I just want to encourage you to figure out how you can make yourself feel good each day, because you're going to attract more from that. So I'm giving you these tasks to do because they work. And honestly, they work even if you don't always feel like it. But they do work a lot faster when you feel really good. Does that make sense? Did I communicate this effectively? Yeah. So is there any thoughts on that, on this feeling good? And then I'll tell you, second with that is finding joy in little things. So I'm just going to share with you the things that work for me, because maybe it works for you. Okay. I love these earrings. I love my butterfly earrings. I love my jewelry. I truly just love a basic white tee. I was like, why do I even buy other things? I really like black and white shirts and I have colorful accessories. And I love my Hydro Flask with all these stickers that I take it everywhere. And I love my iPhone. So I just like find the things and take them with you everywhere that make you happy, because like where you are, there you are. It's like, it's so simple but profound, because everybody's just going around acting like they have all this time and all these crazy things. And like, if we just get this thing, then we're gonna be happy. But what if you're just like, I love coffee and I love water and I love each of you. And so it's just like, if we can be in that space as much as possible, then it's like, okay, maybe that thing didn't go as planned, that thing didn't go as planned, but like, I'm going to hold on to my anchors of water and coffee and my clothes who I am inside of myself. Does that make sense? I'd love any feedback if you have any, or if you like need help with that, or you need some love, like I'm here for you. I can't hear anybody. Maybe you guys are just processing.
No, I think that's,
I
think it's very true, because I think people are attracted to people who are happy and positive. And I mean, those are the kinds of people I want around me too in my life. That's why I'm here.
So this is some of the mindset work. I know. I'm so glad to have you. And I mean, each of you guys are so powerful and so smart and so beautiful on the inside and outside, each one of you. And I'm honored to get to be in your life. I mean, some days I'm like, wow, I can't believe you guys want to listen to me. I mean, I think I'm fun, but like, you know, and I have amazing business ideas that work. But I just feel so grateful. And so I just wanted to extend that to you, because like, I mean, personally, I'm in the middle of like, I don't know what in the world where I'm going to be living this summer or this fall, or maybe I'm going to be in the same exact place. I don't know. And sometimes we're faced with that. But what I do know is that I love you guys, that I love my kids, that I love myself, that I'm blessed, that I'm grateful. And these little things, like, I mean, honestly, I get so happy. Like I got this new journal because I'd like run out of my journal. So it says She Moves Mountains. I mean, like, I just love a leather journal that flips back where I can write on both sides of the piece of paper. So it's just like, when you feel like you're stuck in something, first, you do need to probably up the numbers of posts. But before that, even, write out 10 things you're grateful for right now. Anytime I feel stuck, I really encourage you to do that, to get in touch with it. And the bad stuck feelings aren't bad necessarily. It just might mean like maybe you do need to work on something. Maybe you need to call somebody and say something or get something off your chest. But right after that's done, get to work. You know, it's your one day. And then that's just on my heart right now to share. So I don't know if that hit anybody. I feel like one of those preachers where they're stopped and they're like, everyone needs to hear this right now. But I feel it. I just love saying those things now. It makes me laugh so hard. I picture myself stomping on stage. I don't think that's quite my style, but any other thoughts? Do you guys have any other questions? Can I help you with? I think we need to do a 3-10-10 accountability post. I think it needs to be the pinned post for June. That's what I truly believe. I'm going to do it right after this call. Actually, you guys want Canva training real quick? Because we have time. You guys ready? Let's do it. You're like, we don't, Tiana, we don't. I'm like, you better stay on. I can see you. Okay, let's do this. Okay, other cool thing. You know, I'm here with Jude. Well, he's not beside me. Okay, Jude was helping me organize my entire computer processing, like all the bottom cool apps. Okay, by the way, Weston made this app. This is why I cannot open my Canva in front of you guys. I'm just like, I'm so distracted right now. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Weston made this thing. He thought this was a hilarious meme, and I posted it on Twitter with Jimmy Fallon. Anyway, let's go to this one. This is my Tiana. Like, I'm like, what am I doing? We're gonna make an app. We're gonna make a theme. So we're gonna say, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do this one, and we're gonna say one is an inspire. We're gonna do the 3 posts a day. Do you guys remember what they are? You're gonna do you're gonna do a quote biz tip. You're gonna do what's the other thing we're doing? We're doing a 1-minute video tip per day, a quote biz tip, and then you're gonna do a selfie lifestyle. I'm gonna make this a lot smaller in just a minute. 1 sec. I love when it does that. I don't love when it does that. Okay, so those are your 3 posts. Then you need the 10 messages a day, personal, okay? And then the 10 friend requests a day. I'm telling you guys, this is gonna be our, we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna list it. No, I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna call it our June. This is why you should always have your brand things here. I feel like you guys like Canva experts at this point with me. We're going to call it June accountability. And so every day, I'm not going to use this font, by the way. That's terrible font to use with you guys. Let's do this other font. We're going to do that. Is everybody in? Because I really think this will change your life. Every day, you're going to do these posts, okay? I feel like this is still not a great font because I feel like I really want to make sure you see it. 3, 10, 10. Everyone in? Yes, yes, no, maybe so. You don't have to be in, but if you want to be in, this will change your business. I'm trying to think what picture I should put there. Anyone want a picture in there? Money? This is what's going to happen if you do it.
Bag o' money.
This is really good. Right? Yeah, this is.
I love that.
There we go. So here's what I'm going to say. Here's the notes. Okay. So you're going to come down here. You're going to say comment with a money sign daily when you've completed your 3, 10, 10. And here's the one we're going to do. We're going to make this very specific. So everybody knows exactly what they're doing. What's the money symbol emoji? Isn't there a money bag one? Is there a money bag? Does anybody know? Are you guys not talking to me anymore? Okay. It's like, we don't know each other. You're going to have to find it. Find the money bag.
Money bag
Tap
emoji.
to copy. There it is. And it's in your emojis. So you need to go find it. And every day, do you know why? Every day. What day? How many days? 30 days. We're going to go from June 3rd to July 3rd, which will be perfect because then it's July 4th weekend. You can celebrate with cash in hand. Okay, there we go. I'm super impressed with this right now. It worked. I just feel like this should be bigger though.
Hey, Tiana.
Okay. Yes.
You know how to search your emojis that are built in, right? On your Mac?
Nope. How do you do it?
Control Command Spacebar.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Control Command. Yes. So fancy. Yeah.
There you go.
What I'm gonna do is, and then how do I use it? Do I have to like type it over here?
Click on the money bag.
Did it do it?
That'll put it in.
Okay. How do I put it in? Do I have to copy it?
You should just be able to put your
I copied it there.
cursor. Oh, there you go.
How do I use it? Would it be if I was messaging maybe?
Well, if you put your cursor somewhere and then just click on it, then you should get your money bag.
Thank you. That is amazing. Let me see if it clicks on Facebook. I'm gonna go message you, Barbara. That didn't work for me. Sorry, Barbara. We'll do it later. That's awesome though. I'm like, I don't understand. Okay. I need each of you to do a training in my life. I need to get this together. Okay, so this is here. Let's do this. Oh, that didn't work. I really wanted, you know what I want? I want this thing, and I want to do it like this. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and I have an idea. Okay, now I'm gonna make it really big. Is that working? I'm gonna put it right there. So everybody found their money bag? Say yes if you found your money bag. I'm just like putting it on top of here so that it's like a reminder. It's down here. Okay. So this is going to be our June accountability thread, and this is where it's going. We're going to put it in our group right now. And I'm going to, do you guys know how to find announcements? Everybody know how to find an announcement in a group? So when you've done your 3, 10, 10, and if it's okay, if it's scheduled, just whatever way you want to do it, okay? And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to figure out a price because I think that prices are good. So June 3rd to July 3rd, daily accountability thread. It's still not doing it. I'm trying to copy this one. I don't know how to copy it. I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to come back here and I'm going to copy it. Okay. You guys ready? Oh, it did do it. It just was delayed. Okay. So, okay, you guys ready? So you're going to post when you've completed your daily 3-10-10. Post the date. So it's like 6/3 and the money back. Oops. You guys with me? So that's how you're going to post it. So then you know what day you did it and you can keep track in case you missed any. And then I can keep track because I'm going to keep track too. I know it'll give you the date, but this way, I guess it gives you the date. What do you guys think? I'm just figuring this out. We're going to go mark as announcement. And then every day in June, put a timer on your phone, get this thing done, and come post it here. I'm going to have some prizes. Okay, questions. Did that all make sense? Did my complete 3 tips and June challenge make sense for you guys? I'm doing this for your own good. You don't have to do it. I just recommend it. So post if you're doing it. And then looks like we have people jumping off. It's our 2 p.m. mark. And okay, yay. Amy loves it. Yay. Okay, are you guys in? I'm going to do it too. I mean, I usually do it, but there is, yeah. Okay, good. You're in, Pamela. Okay, good. And Barbara's like, you're already scheduled yours. So we're good. And you guys have a great day. Comment with any questions. Let me know. And I will see you soon. Love you.